What? Well, what kind of society do we live in when we can't discuss the similarities between pornography and musical theater?
A few hours, I'm going to be Mrs. Robert Martin. My head is spinning.
Yes, life is a mad whirlwind.
This is an interesting scene. It's the only time that Jane Roberts and Beatrice Stockwell are alone together on stage. Jane Roberts was an emerging star, but Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to contend with.
Oh, Chaperone, I'm so full of apprehension, and I suppose that's normal for someone in my situation, but... Oh, Chaperone, have you ever been married?
No, I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Your glass of ice water, madam. I'm afraid we're fresh out of olives.
Thank you.
Have you ever been married, Underling?
Heavens no, madam. If I were to serve a woman, I'd prefer to be paid for my efforts.
I suppose it's crazy to lead a successful career, to marry a man I hardly know, but when I look into his eyes, his big monkey eyes, I get all woozy, and that's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness could be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, but certainly not love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She inspired and entertained the troops in every major war, conflict up to and including the Falklands War. Of course, by then, she was in her late 80s, and her anthems didn't so much rouse as stupefy. But still, she demanded a rousing anthem be performed in every show she ever did, even if it wasn't appropriate. You just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
You're really not being helpful, Chaperone. The least you can do is try to allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration.
Inspiration? Really, dear, that's not my forte. As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left, right, nor right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope a bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along.
That was very inspiring, Chaperone, but I don't see how it pertains to my situation.
Let me explain.
Oh no, really, that's not necessary.
It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents,
Antarctica? Oh, please.
Still you mustn't let it linger. This planet was so bland. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand.